Manny Freshmanegas on YouTube. Do I have to have health insurance as a petitioner for the adjustment of status? And how long after we get married do we have to file for the adjustment of status?
Yep, you can file the day after you get married. You know, I think it's even in one of my education videos where, you know, one of the questions is, you know, how long do I have to wait from the time I get married to filing the adjustment? And, you know, everybody says different things and there's no right or wrong. But my opinion is if you're in a real marriage, just go file. What are you trying to hide or prove or, you know, trying to trick? You know, and if you're not in a good marriage, whether you wait a week, a month, a year, the rest of your life, you're most likely not going to get through. So my advice is you get married, go file, get your benefits. Now, now they ask, do I need medical insurance? And the answer is you have to be able to show that your spouse is going to be able to support himself or herself moving forward without getting on any government benefits. Now, one of the big government benefits is Medicaid. God forbid you get sick. So it's a totality of circumstances test. So they're going to look, they say, are you an old person? Are you a frail person? Are you a sick person? Then yeah, you better have health insurance and your wife or husband better have health insurance because you're more likely to get sick. If you're 25 years old and completely healthy and, you know, look like the Incredible Hulk, then maybe you don't need health insurance. You're perfectly healthy. There's, you know, 25-year-old people who look like the Incredible Hulk don't go to doctors ever and don't get sick. So, you know, it depends what your situation is. It also depends how much money you earn. Mm-hmm. You know, somebody who earns hundreds of thousands of dollars will be able to pay to go to a doctor, and they're not going to be qualified for Medicaid anyway. You know, if, you know, you barely, you know, scrape by and can barely get the affidavit of support done, or you need a second affidavit of support, and you're applying for a frail person or an old person, then yeah, you better have health insurance. So, you know, it depends on the situation.
Okay, Salio Bay, YouTube. If you file for your wife out of the state and gets approved, she then gets her card but didn't get her Social Security, what can she do? It's been a year now. Can she file at the same time?
She got her green card but didn't get her Social Security, then go to Social Security. Say, where's my Social Security card? Or apply for it. Is that the question? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're not. Don't sit around waiting for a Social Security card to come to you. You know, people who sit around, you know, if you do nothing, you get nothing.
This is true.
All right. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. Call up Social Security. Say, hey, where is it?
Closed mouths don't get fed.
You know, one thing I have to say about America, and a lot of people have different, you know, social norms and what they feel comfortable doing. But in America, you got to speak up.
Yeah.
No one's coming to give you something, you know? And I speak to too many clients who say, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I go, why are you waiting? Well, I didn't know what to do. Okay, you got to speak up. You got to do something. Okay, nobody's giving you anything here. It's a land of opportunity, but the opportunity you have to take. It's not being given to you.
Yeah.
And here's a perfect example. I mean, a person could be working for a year already if they had a Social Security number. They're waiting around for it to be mailed to them.
The next one comes from Louisa Mitchell on Facebook. My daughter came to the U.S. at the age of 15 and graduated from high school. Do these qualify her for DACA program?
What year did she come here? Bless you.
Thank you. It doesn't say.
You had to be here before June 15th, 2007. So, you know, it's not just you came here under 16. It's when did you come here and were you under 16?
All right, our last one for right now, Peter Holness on Facebook. I have my interview in January 2021. I had to call the police and put a restraining order against my husband due to abuse. What will happen at the interview since he will not be coming with me to the interview?
You go on your own. You tell the immigration officer at the interview that you're going for a VAWA case. Hopefully you already have it filed. If not, they'll give you 30 days to file it. And they'll take your husband off the case and you're going to substitute in for a VAWA.
Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.